be more expensive, but at one point, if Varian would like to swallow Bure, they could. Who knows?
And while we're on the subject of mergers, do you think that at some point the Philips-Electa combination is a likely one?
Well, Philips-Electa is an old story.
Yeah, but so to reignite the story.
I don't know. I think it was not in the genes of the Electa initially owners. So who's going to be winning? Is Philips able to merge with Electa and become more? I don't know. I think when you look at the story of Siemens, radiation therapy today, radiation therapy is not really driven by big companies. GE doesn't have Linacs. Siemens doesn't have Linacs anymore. Philips is combining with Electa to have some radiotherapy machine. The big radiology vendors don't have any more radiotherapy systems where they had back 20 years ago. GE had machines, Siemens had machines, and Philips had sort of machines. So today, all the three big imaging companies radiology companies don't have radiotherapy systems anymore. They do work with some radiotherapy companies, but they don't own radiotherapy. Are they going to be considering that? I'm not sure. It's a small market. It's relatively expensive to develop. The return on investment is not great, but who knows? If you ask me, is GE able to buy Varian? Answer is yes. Is it a good point? I'm not sure. Is GE able to buy Bure and Varian to buy Bure? Answer is yes. A bit more expensive today than 2 or 3 years ago, but they could easily. Do they have any sort of thinking, and is that the right policy to go today? I'm not sure. I would be Varian. I would wait a bit to see how successful it goes. And by the way, if Varian is able to kill Electa by just waiting for Electa to be running late, so to some point, if you want to be a bit cynical, Bure may be doing what on Electa what Varian is just looking at. Making Electa's life difficult, which is good for Varian. So I would be Varian. I would just look at what's happening and not rush for too fast. And they don't have to be. So it's not good to be the only one. So Varian, they must not be the only ones, and they know they don't have to kill everybody and get everything, because it's not good to be the only one. You need to have competitors in that market. So they have competitors, relatively small ones. They are not in danger. It's very, very comfortable for Varian today, the picture. So they don't have anything to do. They just have to look at what's going on Bure, Electa, and Accuray, because there are only 3 companies in front of them, and 2 of them are relatively small ones. So the 2 other, the small one, Bure and Accuray, are relatively okay. Accuray was, I think, some benefit today. Bure is working well. Only Electa is in that tricky position. So that's the picture today. Just waiting for, I think, is the right position for Varian.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah. So if I can just really quickly ask about the ring systems, which is really useful that you flagged that, because that's another sort of potential danger that I wasn't apparently aware of. So I actually thought that Electa already had a ring system Linac through what they call VMAT, volumetric modulated arc therapy. Is that something different? Is that not a true ring system, or what is that one?
No, it's not a ring system. So the only real ring system today are really the Alcyon from Varian, the new one, tomotherapy from Accuray. There was one which was called Vero, and Vero was a joint venture in between Mitsubishi Heavy Industries in Japan and Brainlab, the German-based company. But they stopped the development of that machine 2 years ago, the Vero system, which was a very, very nice ring system, very bright one, but it was stopped. And the new ring systems are the MRI Linacs, Bure, and tomorrow Electas. So these are the ring systems. And the interest of a ring is you are able to rotate very fast the beam and the imaging system, much faster than on the classical Linac, because you know the architecture of a Linac. You have a patient on the table, you have 2 arms, and if you rotate very